Good morning children. In the previous class we have learnt about adding the numbers and also the check rule for addition. In this class we are going to learn about the properties of addition. Additions have some properties. The first property is commutative property. The first property is commutative property. According to this property, change of order of addend does not change the sum. Change of order of addends does not change the sum. According to this property, changing the order of addends does not change the sum. For example, 3 plus 4 is how much? 3 plus 4 is 7. Similarly, 4 plus 3 is how much? 4 plus 3 is also 7. Here I have changed the order of addends. First I have added 3 and 4 and the next I have added 4 and 3. But the result is same, which means change of order of addends does not change the sum. That means 3 plus 4 is equals to 4 plus 3. This is the first property, that is commutative property. Let us check this property for bigger numbers. Let us check this property for bigger numbers. For example, 11,111 plus 12,222. Let us check this property for a 5-digit number. Okay. Now I am going to add these two numbers. 11,112 plus 12,222. Here 2 plus 1 is how much? 3. Again 2 plus 1 is 3. 2 plus 1 is 3. 2 plus 1 is 3. 1 plus 1 is 2. That is equals to 23,330. Now let us change the order of addends and add. That is 12,222 plus 11,111. So now let us add 12,222 first and let us see the result. Okay. 2 plus 1 is 3, 2 plus 1 is 3, 2 plus 1 is 3, 2 plus 1 is 3 and 1 plus 1 is 2. So we got the same answer. In both the cases, we got the same answer, which means 11,111 plus 12,222 is equals to 12,222 plus 11,111. This is called the commutative property. Did you understand, children? What is commutative property? Changing the order of addends does not change the sum, which means if you add the 11,112 to 12,222 or if you add 12,222 to 11,111, the answer does not change. This is called the commutative property. Okay, children? Now let us learn the next property, which is the associative property. The second property is associative property. The second property is associative property. The next property is associative property. According to this property, if we add more than two numbers, if we add more than two numbers, the grouping of addend does not change the sum. Okay. When we add more than two numbers, the grouping of grouping of addends does not change the sum. The grouping of addends does not change the sum. Did you understand, children? When we add more than two numbers, the grouping of addends does not change the sum. Let us take a simple example. Suppose if we take three numbers 3 plus 4 plus 5. If we add 3 to 4 plus 5. 4 plus 5 is how much? 4 plus 5 is 9. And if we add 3 to 9, the result is 12. The result is 12. Similarly, if you add the sum of 3 plus 4 to 5, we will get the same answer. 3 plus 4 is how much? 3 plus 4 is 7. And 7 plus 5 is how much? 12. Here I have grouped 4 plus 5. I have added 4 plus 5 first and I have added the answer to 3. Similarly, here I have added 3 plus 4 first and I have added the answer to the 5. So here grouping of addends did not change the sum. Did you understand, children? Here I have grouped the addends. In the first sum, I have first added 4 plus 5 and the result I have added it to the 3. In the second sum, I have added first 3 plus 4 and the sum I have added to 5 and I have got 12 in both the cases, which means the grouping of addends does not change the sum. Okay, now let us do the same sum for a bigger numbers. Okay, let us take 11,111, 12,222 and 10,000. Okay, let us check the rule for this number. Okay, now let us add these two numbers. Okay, 12,222 plus 10,000. So the sum is 22,222. Now I am going to add this sum to 11,111. Now I am going to add this sum to 12,222 to 11,111. So the result is 3, 3, 3, 3. So first what I have done? I have found out the sum for these two numbers and I have added this sum and this number. So I got 33,333. Now what I am going to do is, now I am going to add 11,111 to 12,222. Now I am grouping these two numbers and at the last I am going to add 10,000 to these numbers. So let us find out the result. Now first I am going to add these two numbers. 11,111 plus 12,222. Here the answer is 3, 3. Wait children, 1 minute. Okay. 3, 3, 3 and 2. I got 23,333. Now I am going to add 23,333 with 1,000. Now 3 plus 0 is 3, 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 2 plus 1 is 3. So here I got same answers for both the groupings. Okay. So grouping of addends does not change the sum. Grouping of addends does not change the sum. This is the second rule. Okay, second property. Now let us learn about the third property of addition. The third property is additive identity. Third property is additive identity. Additive identity. If 0 is added to any number, if 0 is added to any number, the result is number itself. The result is number itself. So 0 is called the additive identity. Additive identity. 0 is called the additive identity. For example, if you add any 0 to any number, the result will always be the same number. For example, if I add 11,111 to 0, the result will be 11,111. Suppose if I add 22,222 and 0, the result will be 22,222. So 0 is called the additive identity because if we add any number to 0, we will be getting the same number. So 0 is called the additive identity. Now let us learn about the last property. The last property is property of 1. The last property is property of 1. Property of 1. Property of 1. If we add, if 1 is added to any number, we will get the successor. We will get the successor of given number. We will get the successor of the given number. This is called property of 1. So if we add 1 to any number, we will get the successor of given number. For example, if we take 3, example, if we take 3 and if we add 1 to it, we will get 4. So 4 is the successor of 3. Similarly, if we add 11,111 and 1, we will get 11,112, which is the successor of 11,111. So this is called the property of 1. So addition has 4 properties. One is commutative property, second one is associative property, third one is additive identity, and fourth one is property of 1. So these are the properties of addition. Now let us do practice zone 2. Okay children? Based on these properties. Practice zone 2 is based on the properties of additions. Okay? Now let us do practice zone 2. So practice zone 2. Practice zone 2. This is in page number 43 in textbook. This is in page number 43 in textbook. So fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks. Children, now we are going to fill these blanks using the properties that we have learned now. Okay, we are going to fill the blanks by using the properties, 4 properties of addition. Okay. First question. So 45,231 plus 23,564 is equals to 23,564 plus box. So according to the first property of addition, which is commutative property, we know that if we add 45,231 and 23,564, so we will get a result. Similarly, if we add 23,564 plus 45,231, we will get the same answer, and this is the commutative property of addition. So now let us do the B question. This is also the commutative property. Okay. Here 22,433 plus 32,145 is given. So according to the commutative property, what is the number that we have to write here? 32,145. This is according to the commutative property of addition. Okay. Next, C question. 21,456 plus is equal to 31,243 plus 21,456. So according to the commutative property, here we get 31,243. Okay children, next D sum. 22,222 plus 11,111 plus 41,223 is equals to associative property, which is the grouping of addends. Here, which is the number we are going to get? We are going to get 22,222. This is according to the associative property of addition, which is grouping of addends. Here, two numbers are grouped. Now, here we have to group the remaining two numbers. So, here the result is 22,222. Okay, children. Now I am doing H sum. Remaining sums you do for homework children. Now I am doing the H sum. This is according to the property of additive identity. This is according to the property of additive identity. So according to the property of additive identity, when we add 0 to any number, we are going to get the same number. Next, let us do one more sum, that is here. I sum, that is plus 0 is equal to 35,467. According to the property of additive identity, we have to write 35,467 here. Now I am doing J sum, that is property of 1. According to property of 1, if we add 1 to the given number, we are going to get the successor, that is 45,676. This is according to the additive identity. This is according to the property of additive identity, and this is according to the property of 1. So if we add 1 to any number, we are going to get the successor of given number. Okay children? The sums which I have left you do for homework. I have done few sums for you. The remaining sums you do for homework. And that's all for today's class. Okay, bye.